Well, hello there, my small beans. This is the top 10 beans in a video game. No, not Mr. Bean. No, not old beans like the British people say. No, not bean sprouts and eggs. No, not baked beans. No, today we're not talking about beanbag tosses. No, we're not talking about cocoa beans. No, we're not talking about beanbag chairs. No, we're not talking about bean the dynamite. No, we're not talking about beanstalks. No, we're not talking about jelly beans. And no, we're not talking about bean pods. We're talking about just beans. The starting off at the top of the 10 is this bean. How to use beans? Use beans. 1070 beans. These are the beans from Bean Game, or Among Us, but with actual beans. How do you get the beans? How do you get these fast? Probably have to give a lot of money. This next one is the top number 9 bean in a video game. Killer Bean. Dual wielding handguns in the open world Killer Bean video game. You run around sometimes killing zombies, I guess they're probably calling that game. Zombie Bean, or just Beans open world game. Bean, Killer Bean, shooter open world game. This next is number 8. Yes, this is the bean from... No, we're not talking about facts about bean sprouts from this game, from Zombies and Plants. Zombies and Plants bean. There's a whole bunch of beans. There's like a laser type of bean, like an alien laser type of bean, and also other kind of beans. There's different kind of beans in here. This next one is bean number 7 from... Everyone remembers Dragon Ball Z. Everyone knows Dragon Ball Z. Press triangle to eat a senzu bean. Yes, the senzu bean is... Here's the senzu bean. Speed bonus plus 10%. Play the minigame, catch the senzu beans. Dragon Ball beans. This next one is Pikachu's beans from Pokemon Island game. Pokemon Sun and Moon, and you feed the beans to different Pokemon, and they eat the big chomp away at the beans. So Pokemon eat beans in 2 bites, some Pokemon eat beans in 3 bites. Go to the Bean Island, Isle of Beans, and all the Pokemon go there to flock and eat all the beans. You got the magical bean, that's right, a bean. It's twitching as if to say, plant me this instant, says the bean. And the bean is from Paper Mario, the original soundtrack, and a bean turns into a big bean sprout that you take up into the clouds. This next one is number 4. From Super Mario's Advanced RPG, what's under that spot? Beans. Chuckle beans and Who beans from Superstar Saga, Mario and Luigi Super Mario All-Stars Saga. And you go to the Bean Cafe and you get different beans from your bean juice. This next one is the bean. This is the bean, number 111. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, beans. All the Binding of Isaac games, they have different beans. There's beans. That's the good one. This next one is the second best bean ever made in a video game. That's right, Fall Beans. This game is like Falling Guys, but it's where you're playing as beans, fall beans. And they do have hands and feet, but they're like beans. They're basically beans. This next one is the top number 1 beans in all of video games. The Mighty Beans Pocket Puzzles video game for the Game Boy Advance. Stage clear. That's right. Clear the stage with all the beans until there's 0 matches left and you beat level 3 and get 1,300 points. And unlock rare and super pro beans and wager them in the battle mode. Battle your beans to the top 10 list. Thank you.